Hi, you guys. Happy Saturday to you. I am looking for something. Am I always looking for something or what? I am looking for something right when I'm on with you guys. I actually had already started a video, but then my husband called me. So, and he's driving on the road. So I felt like I had to pick up. So now I'm where I'm at. So this is what I've done. All day today, I didn't have makeup on. And now my husband has been visiting his mother about 2.5 hours away from where we live. My mom and my stepdad invited me to go out to dinner tonight, which is so sweet. And so I'm getting ready to go out to dinner. And that's always kind of fun. And I did not, so I just want to go over, I had already said all this, but I had to restart the video. But I did not use my sunscreen or the Beach Bay. I used Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. I just happen to like this. My mom a long time ago had given me like a tester, or not a tester, but one of her free things, you know, that she got from buying it. And so for the longest time, I just used her free. In fact, this might be one of those free ones. I think it is. Anyway, so here I am. I had the moisture on. I moisturized extra because I wanted to try this Wet n Wild Photo Finish again. I tried it yesterday, but I felt like I didn't have, my skin wasn't moisturized enough to use this. And it is a little more, it's more coverage, I believe, than the Fit Me, the Maybelline Fit Me. And this is in soft beige. Let me double check. Yeah, soft beige. It's Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Dewy. And anyway, so I was talking to you, and then I put some bronzer on, and then my husband called. So hopefully no one's going to call. Anyway, now I couldn't find my little buffing brush or blending brush, but I do have this one. This one is actually really good. So where I'm at on my face is I have the moisturizer on, I have foundation on. I did already also, while talking to you, put on the Milani eyeshadow primer. So I'm good there. Put the bronzer on. Let me do some cheek heat. And so all day today, I woke up so early that I literally, I would say, ooh, I'm gonna use some of the darker one too, because I'm going out to dinner. And I like to feel special sometimes, like I'm doing something special just for going out to dinner. It's not silly, or going out. I'm gonna use this guy right here. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in 160. So I'm gonna just put it with it. Anyway, laid back day today, really. Put Christmas stuff away and going out to dinner. So it would be fun to get ready with you and just check in on you and see how you're doing, how your day's going. It is new. I don't even know what I've already said, to be very honest. I think I'm just gonna say it again. If I already said it, I'm sorry, but it is New Year's Eve. We really don't do anything for New Year's Eve. Did I already say that? He didn't know I was filming or that I was videoing. If he's at home, I can say, hey, I'm gonna go do some videoing. I'm gonna go put some makeup on and video it and talk with my friends. That looks horrendous. Wow. What can I do? I guess I'll do this. Just kind of try and blend it in a little. Anyway, we found out that our niece is having a girl. So that's exciting. So anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna, I hope I'm not repeating myself. I don't know if I really care for that all that much. I think I'm gonna put more of the Coral Ember on of the Cheek Heat because it's more corally. And maybe it'll take from that other color. And maybe it's okay. I think I'll put a little powder on or something. So let's see. So they got the guy who murdered the 4 Idaho students. Thank the Lord. And I hope everything goes well in the Justice Department, as far as getting him where he needs to be. Let's see what else is happening. We still have stuff all over our yard from wind that we've had. I wonder if you also experienced a lot of wind or snow still. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's translucent. And I'm just going to kind of go over my cheeks just a little tiny bit, just to try and... Oh, it's going to look all powdery, isn't it? And it's not going to look dewy. That's okay. Just going to do that for now. All right. Excuse me. I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. Those of you who just said bless you. I can feel it. I can feel it. Goodness. All right. Oh, I don't want to start sneezing. You know what that could mean. All right. So this is, and I don't mean the C word. I just mean a cold is what I mean. The C word that is cold. Anyway, I'm using my Wet n Wild brow. I feel like I'm not doing the best today. No, it's fine. I'm backtracking and saying it's fine. All right, so getting this on. The restaurant that we're going to is my stepdad's favorite restaurant to go to, and I feel, you know, like it is not mine at all. It's super expensive, and you don't hardly get anything, and I don't think it's all that great. But I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be saying that. It's really sweet of them to take me. I think they're buying mine, I think. That makes me feel bad. Anyway, I'm sure my favorite place is not other people's favorite place. I actually have a favorite place that's pizza. It's the best ever. I could eat it 3 times a week. All right. So I'm going to use the Maybelline strobing stick. I always called it strobe stick, but it's actually strobing. I'm going to go over my whole eye again, like so. I can't really explain to you why I like this, but I do. And I showed you, I think, and you couldn't really tell. So are you having a quiet day? Are you going to do anything for New Year's? Are you staying up? Are you at home? Are you going to go to bed? Are you going to a party? What are you doing? I wonder what you're doing. I hope it's good. I hope it's what you want. And I hope that this next year is amazing for you. Something that I am not sure, you know, I'm always losing stuff, it seems like, but it might have fell in the little garbage that I have right here, and I just haven't looked through it yet, but is that Morphe, it's like a glow stick. And since I don't know where that is, I'm gonna use this, the strobing stick, and I'm just gonna kind of do this, which I never do this, but this is what it's for. You hear that truck or car? That's loud. So I'm gonna go over it lightly, just ever so lightly. Can you see it? You can kind of see it. Maybe it looks good. I don't know. I don't want to have it show every imperfection I have, you know what I mean? Maybe that's okay. So I'm gonna put some more cheek heat on, more of that Coral Amber, because I'm just not crazy about that one I used before. I'm sure the product is good. It's just, when I look in here, I sometimes think I'm putting it so close to my eye. I think the product is probably good. It's a little bit runny, but it's Milani, but it's just that color. I don't think it's the best for me. Probably someone with darker skin, maybe. I'm not saying I'll never use it again, because knowing me, I'll put it away and then I'll want to try something new, and without going to the store and buy anything, and I'll look in my pack and there it'll be, and I'll try it. And you'll be with me probably when I do. All right. So let's see. We could do a little fun or not, but why not? Let's see. No, not that one. I have another palette here. I think I'm going to use maybe, well, I think for now, I'm going to use the Profusion Euphoria palette. And I'm going to use that color right here in the crease area. I think. This is what I'm thinking. I don't even know if you can tell that I have that on my eyes. And it just feels, I don't know, I like it. And maybe I shouldn't have done it. I don't know. We will see. As far as, I don't want it to look blotchy. So I'm going to use this little brush here. Ooh, that's loud. Sorry. And I'm going to go in the crease with this gray. And I am going to want to get some warmth too. Probably. This color here. Oh, it has a name. It is called, I've never used it before, Micro. It's called Micro. And it is kind of, it's a gray color. So the job that I might be doing, I have to, you know, do some studying. And so that's that's where I'm at with it. Just FYI, just to let you know. Looks like I have a little more on one side than the other. Maybe not. Maybe so. I can't see it hardly. I'm going to use this really great, amazing, fluffy brush that I recommend. That's not too fluffy. It's just perfect. For the longest time, it was too fluffy of a fluffy brush. There. It's looking pretty good. It's this guy right here that makes everything good. All right. Now, I do want to get a little warmth, so I'm going to use the Profusion Meadow. This is Profusion Meadow. Look at those colors. Beautiful. But I'm scared to use them, to be very honest. I mean, I use the green as eyeliner. I think I use that blue as well. But I'm gonna do it. Because when we're together, I feel fearless. All right. I'm gonna do Forbidden, I think, which is this one right here. Maybe I should use a different, no, I'll use that brush. Okay. Little Forbidden Profusion Meadow palette. And I'm just gonna, ooh, oh my gosh. It's a pretty strong color, even though I tapped it off. Wow, I look like I'm in the 80s. All right. I'm gonna kind of draw that over a little bit. I'm coming out a little too far, I feel like. I don't want to. Okay, this is gonna turn out good. Hang in there with me. It's kind of pink. I was wanting more of a warm tone. Like not an orange, but kind of more orangey, I guess. Maybe it's gonna be all right. It really seems like I have more on one side than the other. Seems like I need a little more over here. I'm gonna use some of this Canopy now. And I'm gonna go over all of that with the Canopy. Just gonna do that again. This Canopy, which is a color, both of these colors I'd kind of be a little bit apprehensive about using. But I think when we're doing this, together, then it makes me a little more easy to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna blend it, and I might put some, I've kind of feel like I've taken away some of the gray a little bit. And don't remember that I'm going out to dinner, so it can be a little darker. Okay, well, not horrible. Not horrible at all. I think I'm going to well, first of all, I know what I'm going to do. So on the Profusion Euphoria, it has that really pretty silver. And I feel like I have eyeshadow and stuff all over my fingers. It's shimmering. I'm going to put that on my lid, and then I'm going to create a little bit darker crease. All right, so here goes this. Can't really see it. Ooh, look at that. So this one is called No Clue. I'm sorry, hold on, can't see. The silver is called No Clue, and this one's called Transit. And I'm wondering if I should use Transit. This is the No Clue. Let me use some of the Transit. It's a little more of a green. They're both pretty. All right, I'm gonna use the Transit. I hear you. I hear you saying use the Transit. Okay. Ooh, you guys. So pretty. Something else I want to do too is use that. Anyway, I'll tell you about it later. But I want to use the this again with you. The Brilliant Eyes. That was crazy a few videos back. Yeah, I do. Oops, what am I doing? I want to use that with you. Again, sometime when we could do a little longer of a video. All right, well, this is pretty. I think this is pretty. This is Transit. So it's got a little bit of a green tinge to it, which I think it looks good with, I'm wearing gray. I think this color is just pretty. I'm still not crazy about that warm color that I use though. Let me try and blend it a little bit more. Happy New Year's, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve, and Happy New Year. All right. I'm using this little brush that I use to put under my eyes. I'm going to reach for my e.l.f. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. e.l.f. matte that I use often. That is totally coming apart right now. The Mad for Matte Nude Mood. As you can see, I use it often. And I'm going to put some warmth. Actually, I was going to go under my eyes. Let's see here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all over the place today. All over. Instead of going underneath, I'm going to go ahead and finish the top. I'm going to use the crease, do the crease. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to use this color here. No, I'm not. You guys, what should I do? I'm going to use, I want a dark gray. So I'm going to use this. This is a dark gray. All right, I can do this and not be late for dinner. I just usually go back and forth. Sometimes I do circles or both, a little both. Okay, so I can still see the warmth, which I do want it to be warm, but it's a little pinker than I wanted. I think I'm going to put a little more of the strobe stick above. So there's a little bit more of a shine above. I don't know if you can see. This is a pretty dark look. Okay. This is very dark. What time is it? I'm cutting it close, guys. Cutting it close. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, and yesterday I made it through the day with low carb, very low. And today I have been no carb. There's no carbs in sour cream, is there? Because I had a carrot with some onion soup mix. I mean, the onion, you know, the dip. So hopefully there's no carbs in that either. There probably is a little bit, but I'm so much lower than I was. I was going crazy with the sweets. And not just sweets, but bread and all that. I'm going to use that same gray and go under my eyes and hope for the best that it doesn't look funny. Anyway, I just want to let you know that so far I'm on track. If I don't do it, I'll never live the life that I want. And after dinner, because we're going early, I may I'm gonna use that same brush and see if I can put a little here. I may go come home, change my clothes, and go see the puppies. The puppies, the sweet puppies. Maybe. My daughter and my husband, my daughter and her husband are I think they're going out tonight, so there might be a window of opportunity to go see them. The little pupinos. All right, so now it's time for some eyeliner. I'm gonna do this. I hope it's gonna turn out all right. I feel like I'm in a hurry because I need to get going. Oh my gosh. You know, that's what happens when you say you're in a hurry, then things go south. But it's how you handle it. You know, just be calm. Not a big deal. That's my motto. It's not a big deal. Move on. It's not a big deal. I like calmness and peace. All right, that looks like crap. Like it did before, but I thought I would try it again. I'm gonna use the Profusion Euphoria. I'm gonna use this black right here, which is called, do you remember what it's called? Retrograde. I'm gonna use some of that and smooth out what I just did. Okay, there it goes. I'm always smoothing out, aren't I? Seems like it. I'm gonna go all the way over. Are you ready for 2023? How about we do something together, which is not about us. How about anytime that we are in public, we smile at people and say hello, or say good morning, or say have a nice day, or some positive thing. Because remember when I told that man Merry Christmas, and his exact words were, did you just tell me Merry Christmas? He pulled his mask down. He goes, did you just tell me Merry Christmas? Like that. And the fact that he said, did you just tell me? That just, I thought that was the right thing to do. And I'm glad I did. And how about we start there? Yes, we work on ourselves. Yes, all of that. But I think something that's really going to impact the world and our lives, and to be good examples and everything, would be if we truly step outside of ourselves every day. And I'm using the Sky High mascara in black. And think of other people. I don't know if you're like me, but I like to go into the store. I know a lot of people feel that you shouldn't use the self-checkout because then you're taking away someone's job or whatever, you know. But I am someone, and I agree. Oh, look at that. I agree, but I like self-checkout. And I do because I like to just get in and get out and without even talking to anybody. and not waiting on someone and saying, how is your day going? And all that. I mean, and I don't think anything's wrong with that sometimes. But while I'm in the store, if I'm down an aisle or something, you know, and I see, man, I'm getting all over the place, of course. And I see somebody struggling to reach for something, or I don't know, or we're down the pet food aisle, so I know that they have pets too, or I don't know, there's just something about saying hello, or I don't even know. But you know, we know. And I think that we're becoming fearful of each other in this world. And I think that we need to fight that with love. And part of loving people, I think, is being a person who is helpful and who is easy on. If someone, also another thing is, if someone messes up or something, to just realize in the scheme of things, you know, is it really a big deal? And for them to not be, I know I mess up all the time. Well, I mess up in little ways all the time doing my makeup, don't I? But I'm talking, I mean, I do mess up. One time, you guys, let me just tell you this, it'll make you feel good about yourselves. One time, my car, the 4Runner, was in my driveway, and my husband had just driven it, or something happened, and it was not in gear or whatever. And or no, I'm sorry, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was totally my fault. But I started my car and I sat there for a while looking at my phone probably or something. And I had put it in reverse. And I was just sitting there with my foot on the pedal in reverse. And then I thought, oh, I forgot something. I need to run back in the house. And I got out of my car and it's rolling back. And it almost ran over me. I almost went under it. And I started yelling for my husband. And he came out quickly. But thankfully, it didn't hit anything. It just hit a curb. But how stupid is that? It's not stupid. It's just a stinking mistake, you guys. Stinking mistake. That's all. But if that was someone else doing it, to not have that attitude of like, what are you doing? Or, you know, you're so stupid. Or I just called myself stupid, but that's different. All right. I'm going to use... Anyway, I just think it's to be easy on people, you know, to remember that we make mistakes too. All the time, I do. All the time. So I'm going to do some things you might think is weird. I'm going to use some of this L'Oreal eye, the dramatic eye thing that I have. Where's the other one at that I told you? This one doesn't have the name on it. I've said it in my past videos, so I'm sorry. Oh, so first I'm going to do, I'll do some of this. This is the Maybelline Matte Ink Color Stay. And usually I use my finger. Oh gosh, I'm just not good at this. I'm just going to do this. My bottom lip and my top lip are so different, but they go well together. It's not the best color for me, is it? But look what I'm going to do. Except there's none left. This is the one that there's none left, hardly. Sorry. Do you see what's happening, guys? Oh, okay, so here's the Brilliant Eye. This is what it is, Brilliant Eyes. I found it. I'm going to use it instead because it's got more in it. So I'm being creative. I'm using this eye stuff on my lips. Alrighty, well, it's eye stuff, so it's got some glitter. Got some glitter going on. But what I'm going to do, it's very dry, which I normally like dry, I guess. I'm going to go do my bangs real quick too. But I'm going to put some of this butter gloss on there, the NYX butter gloss. Gosh. Just to add a little moisture, and a little shine. A little too much. Okay. What do you think? Ooh. All right, guys. So I better go. I might not see you. I guess I won't see you until the new year. I'll see you next year. Let's make it a great year, no matter what is going on around us, and let's turn it off. Let's know what's happening, but let's stay focused on good and love and being our best. All right, guys. May God bless you this new year, and I will see you. Thank you for watching this. This was a little bit hard to watch, I'm sure. All right, you guys, take care. I'll be thinking of you. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you next year, okay? It'll be a good one. We'll go through it together.